One of the most common questions that we get from new car shippers is, what happens if my car gets damaged? Hi, my name is Teater, and I'm the founder and CEO here at Mr. Car Shipper, where our mission is to save as many consumers from predatory car shipping brokers as possible. Now, a simple search of car shipping on Google will reveal a ton of websites that all have one thing in common. They all say that they're licensed and insured. Now, this is meant to communicate that they're legit and will cover damages should that happen, but what they don't tell you is that the insurance that they're advertising is actually not their insurance. Would it surprise you to hear that less than 3% of car shipping brokers actually have any insurance in their name? And 0% of lead generation sites have any insurance. Lead generation sites, they're not even real transport companies, even though they do a really good job of looking like they are. Now, the reality is that the insurance claim is one of the many bait and switch schemes that exist in the car shipping industry. You see, 97% of brokers they're simply relying on the substandard, high deductible cargo insurance policy of the truckers that they're hiring. Just look at the language they use in their contracts. They simply say things like, the shipment's insured, but they never discuss the level of insurance or the quality of it. As insurance costs continue to go up and truck drivers are continually raising their deductibles, they're lowering their coverages in order to keep those premiums affordable. The average cargo insurance deductible today starts at about $2,500, and we've seen them go as high as $10,000. And unlike consumer car insurance, these commercial policies, they require the policyholder, which is the truck driver, to pay all of the damages up to their deductible amount out of their pocket. And if the damage amount doesn't meet that deductible, well, then you can't even file a claim. So what does this really mean for you? Well, if the driver assigned to your load has, let's say, a $3,500 deductible and does $2,000 in damage to your vehicle, he has to first admit that he did the damage. Second, he has to agree to pay for the damage. And then number 3, he actually has to follow through and pay for that damage once your car is repaired. Now, as a 20-year veteran of the car shipping industry, I can assure you that it's a very rare occurrence for a truck driver to admit that he damaged your vehicle and then proceed to pay you out of their pocket. Occasionally it does happen, but it's as rare as an honest politician. So now to my claim that most car shipping damages go unpaid. Over 99% of car shipping brokers utilize the C.O.D payment method. And this means that you pay the broker a few $100s at the beginning of the shipment, and then the rest is paid in cash directly to the driver at delivery. Now, regardless of damage, transportation laws state that on a C.O.D contract, the transportation fees and the damage claims are two separate issues. So even if your car arrives with damage, you're still required by law to pay that full C.O.D amount to the driver and then attempt to collect it down the road for the damages that he did to your car. And so here's where most damage claims don't get paid. Most car shipping related damages are minor and they fall under $3,000 in cost, even in today's high prices. And since almost all deductibles start at $2,500, it's rare that the damage amount meets the threshold to even file an insurance claim. And because most brokers utilize the C.O.D model that forces you to deal directly with the truck driver, it's up to you to know all the steps you have to go through on a damage claim and then collect from that driver that will likely deny that he even did the damage. And I can tell you that collecting from a driver who doesn't think they did the damage and is constantly moving all over the country, you can see how it's almost impossible to collect on these claims. So the final result is that most damages get paid out of pocket by the vehicle owner and then turned into their own insurance that subjects them to their own deductible. Now, a recent sales tactic that has started making its way throughout the industry is a zero deductible guarantee. And on the surface, it seems like a great protection. But if you read through the fine print, many of these will still stipulate that the driver's insurance is the insurance of record and that the maximum limit of the broker for this guarantee is his broker fee. And across the industry, we're only talking about a few $100. So it's nothing but another bait and switch sales scheme. Here at Mr. Car Shipper, we never utilize the COD model. This gives you so many more protections that go beyond potential damages. Because we charge the full amount to your credit card, and then we pay the driver after he has delivered your car and has proven that there's no damage. We maintain that leverage necessary to settle legitimate claims with little or no money out of your pocket. Mr. Car Shipper is one of the very few car shipping brokers that actually walks through the damage claims process with our customers, advising you along the way to make sure that your rights and your vehicle are protected, and if necessary, holding the drivers accountable. So if you're moving over 500 miles and you have at least one vehicle, Mr. Car Shipper is your transportation expert. Nearly all of our customers are in the process of moving, so we fully understand all the stresses and the nuances that you're going through right now. Mr. Car Shipper is the official car shipping partner for industry moving leaders like PODS, UPAC, and 1-800-PACK-RAT. No other car shipping company in the country can hold that title. So if you want to get a no obligation quote that is guaranteed not to change and is not to have bait and switch tactics or all the other scammy things that's going on, I encourage you to go to mrcarshipper.com, get a quote, or call 1-877-421-1284. Thank you, and we look forward to serving you soon.